Brown wife. That's a myth of it. Very
Colonel Mohammed Marwa, MSS, FSS, TSC, Honorable Commissioner, Directors General, Heads of Extra-Ministerial Department, families of the new appointees, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today's ceremony is yet another milestone in this administration's resolute resolution to put in place a veritable team of policy advisors and operators who will add value to the existing quality personnel on the ground. It is heartwarming to acknowledge the wonderful contributions of those honorable commissioners who were sworn in June this year. The appointment of a Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development is anchored on the need to give full effect to the desire of the present Federal Military Administration to exploit maximally the latent potentials of the women force. This development is a manifestation of the fact that the declarations of the Beijing Conference, as much as possible and reasonable, shall be implemented. It is also pertinent to state that the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, being the arrowhead of the Family Economic Advancement Program, FIP, requires representation at the State Executive Council. We are also to witness the swearing-in of a Director General. This officer is an experienced, hard-working, and loyal civil servant who has over the years demonstrated a high level of competence in his various postings and appointments. His appointment confirms that those civil servants who are devoted, loyal, competent, and hard-working will be appreciated and acknowledged in due course. Military Administrator, sir, it is my pleasure to present to you the Honorable Commissioner for the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, Mrs. Sekinat Olushola Yusuf Lee. She was born in Lagos, where she had her primary and secondary education. For her university education, she attended both University of Ibadan and University of Lagos. She holds a BSc degree in Computer Science from the University of Ibadan and a Master of Business Administration degree from the University of Lagos. She has worked in various capacities at the University of Ibadan, NISA, Nigerian Universal Bank, Union Bank Nigeria Limited, and Access Bank Nigeria Limited. With this rich background, Mrs. Yusuf is no doubt an asset to your administration. Sir, may I also have the honor to present to you the newly appointed Director General, who has been handling the affairs of PPHS Corps with a sense of responsibility, dedication, and devotion expected of him, Mr. Fatai Iduwarobieke. He had his primary education in Lagos and his secondary education at the Ogbolu Grammar School in the state. He holds a BSc degree in economics. He is an associate member of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, ANAN. Before joining the Lagos State Civil Service, he had a short stint at the Board of Customs and Excise. He joined the civil service in 1979 and he has worked in various capacities. He particularly distinguished himself while serving as the chairman of the Caretaker Committee of Shomolu Local Government Council. I present to you, sir, the Honorable Commissioner and the Director General of Swearing University.
Do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as Commissioner of the Government of Lagos State, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will strive to preserve the fundamental objectives and directive principles of state policy contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decision, that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will abide by the Code of Conduct contained in the 5th Schedule to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that in all circumstances I will do right to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as Commissioner, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as Commissioner. So help me Allah.
Oath of allegiance.
I, Sekinat Olushola Yusuf, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me Allah.
Congratulations.
Oath of office.
I, Awoiw, Awoiw, hereby solemnly declare, swear, and pledge that in the service of the state as Director General, I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Lagos State of Nigeria at all times. I will not discriminate basis of religion, tribe, cult, or status, or practice any form of partiality in the performance of my official duty. I will always place service to the public above selfish interest, realizing that a public office is a public trust. I will always perform official duties diligently and efficiently, and will not engage or be involved in any activity in conflict, either directly or indirectly, this pledge. I will, in the performance of my official duties, eschew and expose corruption in any of its facets, in and outside the public service. I will always follow the path of justice, honesty, and concord amongst all the people in Nigeria in all I do. So help me God.
Oath of secrecy.
I, Awoiw, Awoiw, do solemnly swear that I will not directly communicate or reveal any matter to any person which shall be brought under my consideration or shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my official duties, except as required for the discharge of my official duties, or as may be officially permitted by the governor or the military administrator of your state. So help me God.
Oath of allegiance.
I, Awoiw, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
After that, we'll now invite the military administrator.
Secretary to the State Government.
Directors General, families and friends of the newly appointed Commissioner and Director General, gentlemen of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this memorable occasion marking the swearing in of the newly appointed Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development and that of the Director General Post-Primary Teaching Service Commission. I congratulate the new appointees, their families and well-wishers on deserved elevation. Your appointments were made in recognition of your individual merits, experience, and above all, your impressive track records and proven ability to perform. It is my hope that you will amply justify the confidence and trust reposed in you by this call to the service of the people of Lagos State. Today's ceremony is equally historic as it ushers in the pioneer Honorable Commissioner for the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, following the elevation of the Awoiw to a full-fledged ministry earlier in the year. This appointment is indeed a welcome addition to the membership of the highest decision-making body in the state, that is, the State Executive Council. Let me give deserving credit to the foresight and commitment of our Excellency, the Party of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the National Chairperson, Family Support Program, Dr. Mrs. Mariam Sani Abacha, whose conviction and interest in the welfare and empowerment of women, in line with the resolutions of the Beijing Conference, informed the upgrading of the Women Affairs Bill. It is therefore my fervent hope that the newly sworn Honorable Commissioner would bring to play her wealth of experience in her new office, as well as demonstrate strong commitment to the attainment of the lofty objectives of enhancing the status of women and promote the well-being of the family, a vital institution in our society. It is perhaps pertinent at this juncture to remind that with the repeal of the Civil Service Reforms Decree number 43 of 1988, the position of the Director General is no longer a political but a career post, which confers on the holder the responsibility of serving as the accountant of his or her ministry. By that role, Directors General now have the responsibility of being the chief accounting officers of their ministries. Notwithstanding this development, the headship of ministries still resides with honorable commissioners. I therefore wish to see this opportunity to enjoin the leadership of each ministry to work in harmony in the overall interest. The two public officers sworn in today have been appointed into the top echelon of the state public service to assist in steering the ship of government aright. I therefore enjoin you to ensure that government policies and programs are implemented effectively and prudently. You should and must demonstrate transparency and accountability in discharge of your duties for your subordinates to emulate. As public office holders who are bound by the rules and regulations guiding the running of the state public service, your alleged government, people of Lagos State, and indeed the Federal Republic of Nigeria should remain worthy. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, the transition to democratic rule program of the federal government is very much on course. As we prepare for another stage of program, which is the election of representatives into the State House of Assembly, we must assist government to realize the noble objective of enthroning an enduring democracy in our nation. In this regard, I must appeal to our people generally, and the political gladiators in particular, to be tolerant and play the game of politics according to laid down rules. It is only by so doing that you can demonstrate that we have learned the appropriate lessons from our past political experience. Finally, I wish the newly appointed officers strength, patience, wisdom, and good health in the discharge of the onerous responsibilities associated with your new offices. Once again, accept my hearty congratulations and welcome on board. Thank you.
Colonel Mohammed Kubanarwa, MSS, FSS, PSC, members of the State Executive Council President, Secretary to the State Government, Directors General here present, Directors here present, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I heartily welcome you all to this ceremony for the inauguration of State's Advisory Council on the Prerogative of Mercy. I have the singular honor and privilege to present to you Chief Idowu Shofola, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, a seasoned legal practitioner who is purportedly absent as the chairman. Chief Aderemi Odofin, a dynamic legal practitioner with many years post-call at the bar, not the popular bar, the legal. Mr. Bambo Adesanya, a brilliant legal practitioner. Mrs. Aziza Adebisi Gbadamosi, a renowned educationist with an enviable career in the service of the station. Georgina Elizabeth, an education of repute. And Mrs. I. Jordanigo, the control prison, who is a statutory member. Mrs. Bola Ihil, Chief Legal Officer of the State Ministry of Justice, as Secretary of the Committee, and herself as member. They are distinguished men in their chosen professions, and I respectfully invite Your Excellency, the Military Administrator, to formally constitute the Council. Thank you, sir.
Members of the State Advisory Committee on the Prerogative of Mercy, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here to witness the formal constitution of the Advisory Committee on the Prerogative of Mercy, a committee established by law to demonstrate the humaneness and fairness of the criminal justice system in it, and indeed the entire nation. The composition of this committee was approved after careful scrutiny of the maturity, experience, proven integrity, honesty, and personal merit of its membership. This is in recognition of the sensitive nature of the assignment of the committee and the need to maintain the sanctity of justice at all times. Let me therefore seize this opportunity to congratulate you for your well-deserved appointment. I am confident that given your wealth of experience in your respective fields of endeavor and your status in the society, you will live up to the high demands and expectations of your new appointment. As you have already been briefed, the major function of the Advisory Committee on Prerogative of Mercy is to examine the appeals of convicts for clemency as submitted by themselves, the prison authorities, or through their solicitors. Similarly, consideration should be given to appeals forwarded by non-governmental organizations and well-meaning individuals on behalf of any prisoner. Your committee is expected to recommend clemency for convicts to the military administrator of the state for the cases and in line with extant guidelines on such exercise. For the avoidance of doubts, recommendation for clemency by your committee should take into consideration the following criteria: nature of offense, period of sentence served, behavior of the prisoner, ill health, whether mental or physical. A recommendation for clemency by the court of sentence, special dispensation to commemorate national holidays. It is pertinent at this juncture to appeal to you to exercise the greatest caution in the discharge of this sensitive function of your committee. You must strive always to maintain a balance between the exercise of mercy and need to respect the legitimate expectations of members of the public that those who commit crimes are made to face the full sanctions of the law. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with the composition of this committee comprising distinguished senior citizens in the state, the backlog of appeals worthy of consideration by the committee would be reduced, thereby giving succor to those who honestly deserve mercy. Finally, I wish to congratulate you once again on your appointment and urge you to discharge your duty without fear or favor, thereby protecting the overall interests of our society. Thank you. God bless.
The administration present here, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the members of the newly constituted prerogative of mercy, I wish to give our on behalf of the members newly constituted today, I want to give you the promise that we shall dispense justice as expected of us, and we shall consider all cases presented to us in the interest of the prisoners and in the interest of the society and the government. Thank you very much for appointing us, and we assure you that we shall predictably carry out our assignment. Thank you.
Is your husband here? Good luck.
Yes, he gave us the gap. Only the 3 months is here. As well as
Well, actually, we are responsible for secondary school, both primary teaching services commission. Well, I'm going to discharge my duties in line with the policies of the state government, in line with the regulation that guide the establishment of TESCOM, and with all the management agreements that we deserve and are possessed, as I've done in other assignments that I've carried out. I can assure you that I'm definitely putting my impact to improve the standard of education, and don't forget the Post-Primary Teaching Service Commission is in charge of the personnel of the teachers, and they go hand in hand. That's exactly what I'm saying. So when you now upgrade the standard of the teacher,
with family support program, I've been backed on a lot of projects in the area of agri, healthcare, education, vocational training. I will, to the best of my ability, by the grace of Almighty Allah, make sure that we achieve the desired results by improving the well-being of the population. Thank you.
It is believed that women generally are always at the background of affairs. How do you hope to uplift the standard of women in the state?
The reason that a lot of people think women are always in the background is because there is nobody to speak for them. And with my appointment, I will make sure that I will always champion the cause of women.
How will you hope to change the bad phase of truancy among teenage girls?
By giving them a lot of enlightenment program. Most of them they do it because they are ignorant and they are not aware. When we enlighten them and we make them
Mo wà bí ma.
Of course. Abuja, what do I
think my future now that I is very much around. No romantic.
Salut à la Nabi Karim. We want to offer some prayers for the welfare of our sisters.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n bá ń bẹ Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ òfurufú òun náà tó wá bá wọn Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ òfurufú Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ọkọ̀ ọ̀bọ̀ Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ọ̀sán yín lẹ́sàn-án lárúkọ lánàá lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Kùránì àti la hawla wala quwwata illa billah la hawla wala quwwata illa billah la hawla wala quwwata illa billah subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillah. Sallu ala nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
No, low, you know. No, you don't. Thank you. Everybody must do them. I'm tọ́jú ọkọ wa, I'm tọ́jú ọmọ wa o. Obìnrin rere la wa. Wí. Sẹ̀kínátù máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ. Sẹ̀kínátù máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ. Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ máa ń dá wa lọ́rùn. Sẹ̀kínátù máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ. Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ máa ń dá wa lọ́rùn. Sẹ̀kínátù máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ. Sẹ̀kínátù máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ. Àwa ló ní FSP kò lè bàjẹ́. Àwa ló ní FSP kò lè bàjẹ́ o. Oh my dear Regina, FSP làwa wà, àmọ́ra wa. Ẹ dúró dè wọ́n kọ́ tó lórí àwọn òní ìṣùmọ̀. Ibẹ̀ yẹn. Oh, okay.